passenger side seat riser, there's a seam sealer we got to chip away at so that we can see the metal and where the spot welds are on this side, and we can get this seat riser out too. But you can see we kind of got a big hole in the floor in the back. Actually, there is no floor.
A little bit.
Might flip from underneath. Ooh. That's awesome. So this is what we're starting with. Let's do some more chipping away. Just sealer is just so brittle, it'll chip away. You just gotta.
I think that there's holes in the floor.
Let's see if I can zoom in. There's a zoom. Oh, now you're just covering. But you can see kind of where the spot welds are. We're just gonna go.
This more? Yeah.
Right there. Drill that sucker.
This seam sealer out of the way.
Okay.
Which didn't really.
You got the hammer in there?
No.
Where is it?
I don't know. The hammer's one of the tools that we actually use everywhere else. Those are separated pretty good compared to last ones. I think we just need to get this one. Because that's the last one that's there, because this is completely apart all along this edge.
On a steering wheel, there's these two holes. And you need a steering wheel puller to pull the steering wheel off. There is a big nut on here that I already took off. But you take off the big giant nut, and then you screw in bolts to your steering wheel puller, and then you just crank this one tight. And I've already done that, but what you're going to do is you're just going to keep turning this center nut, and it will. Did I push it on there too high? And it'll just slide off. And there's these splines on the top. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? Yeah, these splines, they just sort of keep the wheel from turning, and then that comes off. So there's a metal strip that went along here. There's just some screws to take out, and then there's a metal strip on the top. Just take out those metal strips, and then kind of work this loose under here, and then there's two nuts in the top that you need to take off. Okay, so you take out the center speaker. You'll need a short screwdriver to do that, and then pop out the speaker, and then inside here, you can see my hand, there are these two bolts sticking out. There will be nuts on there. Take the nuts off, and then you can push them out to release the center part of the dash. So to get the speaker out, if you don't have a short screwdriver, you can get just a regular screwdriver tip bit from your hardware store and a 1/4-inch socket, and it'll fit on like that, and you just get a small socket wrench, and now you have yourself a short stubby screwdriver to get in there. You can purchase a short stubby screwdriver if you want, but this works just fine. Get that bolt out from the inside, those two nuts from behind the speaker. You can press down on here and then just carefully work yourself around, loosening this soft part, and carefully wiggle it off. And then that's the soft part of the dash, and you'll be left with the metal. The metal doesn't come out on the 65. It's welded to the rest of the bit. So this is as far as you can take the dash apart without, breaking some welds. But our next step is to take this column off and get these pedal boxes out. because we are going to do a bit of sandblasting on the underside here, and I just want all of the stuff we're going to put back in out of the way so I can sandblast the metal clean without damaging the stuff I don't want to damage. We'll just continue taking the dash or the steering column apart, taking out some screws, taking out the plastic bits from the inside, the spring. There's one more screw down here. To move this plasticky bit, you can move the blinker selector so you can access the screw without damaging the plastic. This plastic is pretty old. It's original plastic, so try not to break it. Okay. That's free. And I gotta get this rest of this bit off. There's a flat spot that I'm pinched on here onto this arm, and I'm just using it to turn threads off of the selector. Just spin that out so the thread's nice and clean. Did a good job. Okay, now that we got all those things out of the way, just gently kind of work behind there, loosen it up a bit.
Go.
Okay, now I got everything free. Hold on to that piece. My wire harness isn't completely undone. Connect the wires from here. They're right behind the emergency brake and other bits in here, so we'll just do that off camera because I need to be here. But here's where it is. We'll just disconnect here, and then our steering column will be free. Alright, we got the wires disconnected. Now it'll come out. There we go. The cover tube. This is what you actually steer with. Now, I should have room to get the pedal box out. Let me get back under the car. Alright, underneath the car here, there's 2 bolts up front. There is a strap holding the bottom of the tube we just took off, and then 4 bolts in the back. And then this whole thing with the pedals attached is loose now. I just need to wiggle it out of the hole. And 1 bolt we didn't take out yet.
Go.
Okay. I wasn't gonna have to take this display panel off, but I can't get enough room to wiggle the pedal box out. So there's just these screws that go all the way around the edge. So we take those out. And pull the instrument cluster out. And there's one come up. Oh, there's no screw in that one. Okay. That guy. Yeah, glove's not doing a whole lot of good on this hand. Shit. Oh, light bulb came loose. That's why it wasn't coming out. It was stuck on a light bulb that should have been popped in there. Alright. Now we gotta loosen a couple of the harnesses and get this out of the way, and then I can take the instrument cluster out and get that out of the way. It might be faster just to pop the light bulbs out and leave the wires attached. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Go.
I can't get these wires out from the lights on the inside, but they're all color coded, so I'm just gonna cut the ones that I can't get out. And we'll fix the wires later when we go put them back in. There. There we go. Now the wires are out of the way. And it's still stuck on something on the bottom. Here, hold this a sec. See if I move.
Okay.
That's kind of like a big giant jigsaw puzzle. Oh, here's the spring. I didn't try to take that out, but oh, I see what happened.
Oh, you okay?
Yep, okay. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's a good thing we're taking it out. Oops. Alright, box is out. It looks like I was missing the retaining ring for the pin. There's supposed to be there's a groove that goes around the top of this. There's supposed to be a pin there to keep this from, well, doing what it did. Came apart. So, well, we'll fix that before we put it back in. And we'll clean it up as long as we got it out. But there you go. Pedal box out. Now I can move this out of the way, sandblast this metal, and then we can put the floor pan on this side back in and clean this guy up, put him back in, and then clean that up. That's enough for today. Well, pop them off.
They are popped, Dad. They popped as soon as you drilled through them. See, it's just this last one.
Alright, well, we'll drill the last one then.